सर जो अभी हरिहर वीरा मल्लू जो आपका जो बड़ा जो फिल्म रिलीज़ किया था पैन इंडिया का
रिलीज हो रहा है
रिलीज़ हुआ था, तो पैन इंडिया का तरफ से
अभी नहीं,
पैन इंडिया का
परसों
पैन इंडिया की तरफ से आपने रिलीज़ कर रहा था इस मूवी का, तो इस मूवी के बारे में और आपका जो इस मूवी का जो एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में बताइए।
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हरिहर वीर मल्लू मैं क्षमा मांगता हूँ, मैं अंग्रेज़ में बोलने के लिए अनुमति दीजिए। Hara Veera Mallu, it's happened. Film starts off. Backdrop is in Mughal era. That too during the times of Aurangzeb. The story revolves around Kohinoor diamond. The story of Kohinoor diamond. It is found in state of Andhra Pradesh, in near Vijayawada, which is called Kolluru diamond mines. It's been found by, they say, as the history says, it's been found by a small boy who used to work there. And from there, how it went into the hands of Nizam rulers, and then how it traveled all the way to Delhi Sultanate, Mughals, and finally how it landed up in Peacock Throne, and during the Aurangzeb era, how it's been taken to Delhi from Shah Jahan. So the film basically talks of, the backdrop of the story is it's a heist drama. How to steal Kohinoor from the assignment given would be to steal the Kohinoor diamond from Peacock Throne when Aurangzeb was sitting on throne. So that is the main theme. It's a heist travel adventure. So fictitious character called Hara Veera Mallu, who is a more of represents the common man of that era, who is into certain. But we'll get to know his character as he unfolds the drama to retrieve the diamonds. The first part confines till he reaches Delhi. The second part would be how he reached to Delhi and how he tries to take the Kohinoor. So Kohinoor is always a part and parcel of our culture and history. So I think when I heard the story, that was quite interesting for me. That's how I got into the project. And apart from that, how Mughals were glorified. All of us who got educated in school syllabus and all, like basically the glorification of Mughals is too much than rest of the dynasties, like Chalukyas or any Pandyas or Kakatiyas, or including Vijayanagara Empire. Hardly we read much about it, but I got to read about our history through private, different authors from not from school syllabus. So I got to have a lot of literature of Prasadji, who is a historical, who writes a lot of historical fiction, and I think I got hooked to it. So especially whatever books he wrote on Mughal era was quite interesting for me. So that memory brought back through this film. Especially one particular aspect is called jizya, which is introduced by Aurangzeb. For being a Hindu, you have to pay tax. And majority of this land is of Hindus, and who accepted other cultures, other religion, other dharmas. And the man who comes from some other place, and he enforces his dharma, and he says, you pay tax. So how a commoner must have felt during those times, I think that was encapsulated at the fag end of the film, which is called, in the cinematic terms, we call it the climax. I think all this journey, right from in pursuit of Kohinoor and how he landed up, I think that was quite interesting for me. It is not just for me; it is like any who has an avid interest in history and all. I think this film gives a good experience. One is we get to take away from this film is through Kohinoor we understand how our resources have been exploited, and what kind of tyrannical rule was there in those times, and what kind of cultural invasion was happened during those times, and all this will become a part and parcel of this film. I think this would be a film which I had always looked forward for. I'm glad that I'm a part of this film.
सर मेनली जो है कि आप एक तरफ से डिप्टी सीएम भी है और यहाँ पर जितना भी जो पॉलिटिकल है वो एजेंडा भी कर रहे हैं और बीच में आप फिल्म भी कर रहे हैं, तो टाइम मैनेजमेंट के बारे में आप मतलब
सिर्फ मैं 2 घंटे काम किया. So morning 7 to 9 I was doing finish before just even get into administrative job. Even here right from my office, it's hardly a distance. We set up a studio there for my friend's place. So we requested, so he gracious enough to give it. So majority was part done before I was taken the responsibility of deputy CM, and rest of the part was done only for 2 hours in a day, which is could be of my personal side. My personal time had been given, and I didn't make sure that no administrative job will get impacted because of that.